What's up everybody, Jason here. On this channel I do backpacking tips, trips, and gear reviews. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're not new to the channel, thank you for continued support, because without you guys this channel wouldn't be growing like it is. So let's get into the video. Alright you guys, in today's video we're going to be doing an unboxing and just kind of initial impressions of the Katadyn BeFree water filtration system. I'll be giving you guys some specs on it and just kind of telling you guys a little bit about the filter. We'll do a flow test kind of versus the Sawyer squeeze, not the mini, just the regular Sawyer squeeze. And it's not going to be really like a competition, it's just going to be, you know, just so you guys can see the flow rate. I got the first chance to use this filter on the last trip, and it's because Greg had one, and after using it and seeing how easy it was and the flow rate, I knew I had to get one. So when I got home I ordered one, it came in the mail. I've been chomping at the bit to, you know, open it and use it. This is a 0.6 liter collapsible water filtration system. It's a wide mouth 43 millimeter flask opening. It filters out, it says 99.9% of protozoa and 99.999% of bacterias. It does not filter out viruses, which most filters such as this don't. So that's just one thing you have to keep in mind also. They do have upgrades to this filter. You can buy a 2 liter or 3 liter bag to go with it to increase your carrying capacity. And I did pick up the Seeker 2 liter bag. I don't think I needed the 3 liter, so I just went with the 2 liter. And if you're kind of weird like me, you don't like using aftermarket stuff, you know, on things like, you know, I won't use aftermarket chargers on my iPhones and stuff. I'm just weird like that. But as you can see, this is a Hydra Pack, and Hydra Pack is actually the maker of the bottle on the Katadyn BeFree water filter. So they're obviously compatible, so you shouldn't have any issues there. One thing with the Seeker bag, you can freeze it and you can also add hot water to it and it's fine. These are both BPA and PVC free. The screw cap on the bag is a 42 millimeter. It does come with a storage bag included. It has little connectors to where you can hook like a rope or something like that, or, you know, you can have it as a gravity feed. There's all different kinds of things you can do with it. It's very light. I honestly think this is going to be the replacement for my Sawyer. We'll get it opened up and I'll give you guys a closer look. Alright you guys, we're back with the bottle opened up, and as you can see right here, it does say Hydra Pack. One thing to keep in mind on these bottles is, as you can see up here at the top, it's got a hard part up here underneath the lid. That is where you want to hold it when you unscrew the top. You don't want to grab the bag because you can tear the bag. Here is actually what the filter looks like. It's the hollow membranes just like in the Sawyer filters. There are several different ways to clean this particular filter. You'll kind of fill the bag up halfway with water, screw this on and shake it, or you can obviously just, you know, run this in some water. As you can see, it's very open, which, you know, helps with the flow. That's why it's got such a high flow rate, is because of all the open areas. And so supposedly, you know, cleanup is easy, and I kind of see how it could be. But you can see You can pack this thing down pretty small. Here is the seeker bag with the cap. As you can see, you have a point up here to where you can tie out, and then you also got two on the sides, so you can set it up to, you know, however you want to do it, or gravity feed, just however you guys want to do it. I'll get you guys a weight of it, and then we'll kind of go into a, you know, just a flow test versus the Sawyer squeeze. Alright, you guys, for the filter we have 2 ounces, so that's actually lighter than the Sawyer squeeze. Then the upgraded bag, the 2-liter bag, we have 2 5/8 ounces. $58 grams for the filter, sorry. And then we have 74 grams for the Seeker 2-liter bag. Alright, one thing I did forget to mention is there is on the cap, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, you gotta break it off. It's just that little piece of plastic, just like on water bottles, so that way it can be opened. It's got the flip cap just like that. My only concern with this was, you know, after a lot of usage, how well is this cap going to stay on? I guess only time will tell that. Also, they want you to fill this up and, you know, run some water through it prior to, you know, kind of using it out, you know, in the field. One thing that is nice is you see how wide of a mouth that has compared to the Sawyer squeeze bags. I'm sure you guys know, trying to fill some of these up in some of the streams and stuff like that to where you don't have fast moving water, it's a pain. In the Sawyer squeeze bags, this is so much easier with the wide mouth. So I'm gonna run a bag through it before we do our flow test. So I'll bring you guys back up as soon as I fill up the bags. Alright, you guys, here we have the Sawyer squeeze, the original. Here we have the Katadyn BeFree. You guys might be thinking, you know, hey, this is a flimsy bag, and it's really not. It seems very quality minded and seems like it's going to last. And you guys remember the problems they had with the original bags of these. You squeeze them too hard and they just bust. They've fixed the problem with, you know, the newer bags, obviously. I mean, obviously you don't want to just crank down on them. But, you know, this, I guess, you know, at the same time, only time will tell with these bags as well, but they do feel, you know, pretty thick and kind of well made. They do have like a little bit of texture, so if your hands are wet, you're not going to just drop them. So we will start off with the flow on the Sawyer squeeze first. I'm not going to time it, you guys will just be able to see and just kind of make your own mind up from there. So we'll start out with the Sawyer squeeze. All right. Pretty good. I mean, you know, obviously the Sawyer squeeze has a higher flow rate than the Sawyer squeeze, the mini. The flow rate on this is supposed to be 2 liters a minute, and I mean, it's pretty good. So we'll start out with this. Look at that. I mean, that's just a jet. just like that, empty. It's definitely gonna be in my pack from now on. Hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, it wasn't trying to pit one against the other. It was just what I'm switching to. So you guys can kind of decide for yourself if this might be right for you. If not, you know, not a big issue. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, hope to see you on trail.